SF Sketchfest probably already happened if you're listening on the podcast. sfsketchfest.com if you're listening live. Join us January 22nd at Piano Fight. And if you're listening on the podcast, that will probably be the episode next week. So you're not missing out too much. Let's start on the show.
Hello, you beautiful bastards. Welcome, you demon hordes of the internet. It's Tuesday night, and that means we have to do our show. Night Attack. It's the best and the worst of the internet. Look, Justin, let's just cut to the chase. This is a weird show. We've never done a show that we had to do a show mere minutes before we got on a plane to go do a show.
Yeah, Bri. So the question was earlier this month of like whether or not we were going to just do the show late,
right?
Do a Wednesday show instead of a Tuesday show.
Yeah.
But then we're like, no, you want to know what's always fun?
Yep.
Is when we work a little extra hard one week, so we have a week off because Tuesdays are so rarely a day off for us. But that means that we have to do two shows in 2 nights. And I think we're now realizing the ramifications of what that means.
Yeah. So in a weird way, this episode is essentially a pre-show for an episode that won't come out for another week. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's great. We're gonna do a great show.
Here's the only thing that's happening. For context, what time is it now locally in Austin, Texas?
Locally, it's like 9:30, and locally, I think we are 8 hours away from needing to be at the airport.
Yeah, that was my question, because this is usually from this point on about a 2.5 to 3 hour stream. That knocks it down to about 5 hours. Knock out another 45 minutes just to get everything packed up, get on the road, get to the airport. So we're looking at a real tight turnaround. But you want to know what? It's not going to be in vain, Brian. We're going to do, at worst, a bad show.
That's not going to be put that in the metadata.
Yeah, I'm just going to say it's not going to be terrible. It might be bad.
Keep going.
If it's mediocre, we're all going to be thrilled.
Nailing it. If it's mediocre, we're going to be thrilled.
What?
Welcome to Night Attack. No, you're doing great. Keep going. Keep growing.
I'm saying, all right, this is not going to be total vomit. This is
not
going to
be total vomit, man. Yeah, I'll tell you what. You heard it here first, people. Keep going. Keep going.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people think the show's going to be terrible, and I look them dead in the eye and say, maybe. But most likely, it's just going to be bad.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, one day, gather around, team. One day, you're going to look into the man next to you's eyes, and you're going to know that when you go out there and you do that live comedy show on twitch.tv/Night Attack, that you have done the impossible. You will look into each other's eyes and know that you did a mediocre show.
Let's
go mediocre show on 3. 1, 2, 3. Mediocre show.
All right, we got it. All right. Hey, Bryce, do we have a game?
Already?
No, we're not going to the game. We're not going to the game immediately. Come on, Brian. There's got to be something we can talk about. There's got to be some little bit of the news. I mean, like, have you had that new sandwich everyone's talking about?
Oh my God, what's the new sandwich everybody's talking about?
Oh,
You know what? This is not a sandwich, but I did have it and it was weird. So, you know how Burger King has the Impossible Whopper?
Yes.
Taco Cabana has Beyond Meat beef at Taco Cabana.
They have beef with Taco Cabana.
They have the Beyond Meat.
Beyond Meat
they
crumbles.
Have beef. No, I'm with you.
Yeah,
hey, by the way, actually, I have beef. Did you know that, as you know, MC Allergy has beef with certain types of meat alternatives? Yeah. It turns out that I did not know this, but Impossible Meats is different from Beyond Meats.
Right, they're different brands.
Yes.
Correct?
They're different.
Specifically, Beyond Meats has pea protein that my daughter is allergic to.
Oh,
So
really?
I
That's
have
unfortunate.
beef with Beyond Meats, but not Impossible Meats.
Interesting. Yeah. So that's the thing about Beyond Meat.
weirdly, when we go and we're like, "Hey, can we do the thing?" and then they very smugly say, "Oh, well, we have the Beyond Meats," then I have to be all like, "You're an asshole," and here's why.
Well, and also, so I got the Beyond Meat ground beef on nachos. There, I kind of like nachos at Taco Cabana, despite the fact that they are always awful.
Yeah.
And I was really struck by how much it fucking stinks. Beyond Meat fucking smells like garbage. It smells like
I was really
sauteed
struck
trash.
by how awful they were. Okay, keep going. We're just gonna throw shade all over Beyond Meats.
Whatever, your kids
keep
can't
going.
eat it
I mean,
anyway.
why not? I mean, not only are they poisoning my children, but also they're garbage. Yes.
Because I was, and then I went and told someone on Discord about this, and they were like, "Oh yeah, it stinks before you cook it too," and like you would think that would be something that they would try to fix. Yeah. Like, it probably shouldn't smell like shit.
Yeah. So not only does it poison my children, but also it smells awful and tastes awful.
Right.
Because beyond that, is there a more seasoned within an inch of its life meat in commercially available food than ground beef on top of nachos?
No,
right?
It's the thing you would cover up the most.
It's like literally just empty all of the seasoning, like just the entire. Take the top off and just dump all of it, all the onion powder, all the spices, all the salt, all the pepper, just whatever. Fuck it, throw it in there. But no, it still smells like shit. You're telling me
it smelled awful. It was also a very small portion, just a very bad breakfast. Also for me.
Hey, I got a question for you guys. I don't know if you've caught up on this controversy. This is a real controversy. Did you know that there was a controversy, dual controversies?
True fact. Like right now, I'm expecting you to say, like, "Did you know that the president is being impeached?" Sorry, go on.
From The Apprentice?
Go. All right, real quick president thing. I saw Pat Sajak, the Wheel of Fortune host. All right, Pat Sajak, the Wheel of Fortune host, tweeted out, he's like, "Oh, every time that there's an election, people come to me and want me to do these get out the vote drives, and my thought, I always turn them down because my thought is if you need a reality television show host to tell you to vote, you probably shouldn't vote." To which I would say, Pat Sajak, how low is your fucking self-esteem? Fuck doing these PSAs. You could be president. We have a game show fucking president.
President
you
Pat
fucking
Sajak.
Low expectation having. I'll take fucking low expectations for. Oh wait, wrong thing. I'll buy an L for low expectations. I like to solve the puzzle. You fucking have low expectations, Pat Sajak.
Do you remember when Pat Sajak had a late night comedy show?
For like 5 seconds.
For like 5 minutes.
No.
And I remember one of his guests was, Morton Downey Jr.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Dude who, I don't know, was like low rent Geraldo Rivera. And I remember him fucking with Morton Downey Jr. saying oh, I'm told that you have a great memory for numbers. So he started to spell out numbers and then was like, oh wait, sorry, I mixed it up. And then did a different number. Like he just fucked with Morton Downey Jr. And then dude ended up nailing it. Anyway.
All right, here, I got a question for you. Impossible Whopper. 2 controversies. Brian, do you know any of these controversies going in about the Impossible Whopper?
No, I do not.
All right. So there's a commercial. We'll start with this one. There's a commercial, and it is being protested currently by the Facebook group 1 Million Moms. 1 Million Moms is a Facebook group that they're the ones that targeted the gay marriage ad on the Hallmark Channel over the holidays. Well, they've set their sights on the Impossible Whopper. Any guess as to why they are all hot and bothered over this Impossible Whopper ad?
I'm going to guess because it's the Impossible Whopper and not the Beyond Meat one that it doesn't have to do with the pea protein that my children are allergic to.
1 million moms want to kill your daughter.
Yeah.
I thought for sure that you were like, I thought it's the Impossible Whopper, not the Beyond Meat, which smells like shit, which they love. They're like,
Shitty beef.
We love shit.
Like garbage.
We love shit.
We want to smell it. It just stings my nostrils, and it makes us feel alive.
So bad. Is it like, are they in the pocket of big beef? Maybe they're, it's eventually a lobbying group, I would assume.
Although that is the other controversy. I'll spill the other controversy, which is that somebody said that the Impossible Whopper has like 8 times the amount of estrogen that a beef Whopper does.
Goddamn right.
Because
it's made of pure ovaries.
Soy boy Whoppers.
Human ovaries.
Exactly. Yeah. No, it's like SJW Cuck Whoppers. Fucking
Cuck Whoppers.
You fucking want, your fucking, Chad beef compared to virgin soy boy cuck SJW Whoppers.
The Chad Bacon King versus the Virgin Impossible Whopper.
No, not that. Not that. In fact, if somebody can find the ad, I would love to play the ad for you guys to see whether or not you can pick out what the problem is.
You know what? I'm pretty sure we have it right here. Hold on.
Oh, sure.
Hit play.
Click.
Who loves Cuck Soy Boys? You do. So have the Cuck Soy Boy burger. It's impossible that you would love this more than you already love it, Cuck Soy Boy. Welcome to the Impossible Whopper. I don't know. I got nothing.
Have it your way.
Have it your way. Have it my way.
My way.
Hold the testosterone, hold the lettuce. Special orders don't upset us. You can be Cuck Soy Boy at BK today.
Oh my goodness. Let's see. Oh, okay. I think we've got a tweet here that might have the video. Hopefully. Let's see. Okay, here we go. From twitter.com/Burger King, where you get all the latest Burger King news. Let me pull it back to the beginning here and find out.
Impossible fans to the opening of a very special restaurant.
How do you feel tonight? We are at the grand opening of the Impossible Burger restaurant.
I love Impossible Burgers. I hunt them down. I camped out at
Hunt them down.
to have the Impossible Burger. I have pictures if you want to see.
And it feels like we're experiencing something big.
And we had some great news for them.
Burger King!
Yep, it's not an Impossible restaurant.
I don't know. I might be disappointed. I might be excited.
I'm so excited. I've been waiting for this.
This is old, isn't it? This is back in August.
Oh, this is sorry.
Yeah.
There was a scene. Hold on. I think we've got a different link here. Apologies on that.
No. This is the ad. Keep
This
playing
is
it.
it? Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, I've been stalking Burger King.
The Impossible Whopper is now available in New York City.
Yes, but no. The Impossible Whopper is going nationwide.
Damn, that's good.
You can taste the flame grow. It's like perfect.
We wouldn't have it any other way.
This is incredible. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Was it all that fans who were upset that they blurred out this gentleman's T-shirt?
It was both Keenan and Kel that were fucking real cheesed off. That they're like, come on, give us that shine.
All right, we got about 10 seconds left.
It's here, and it's in every Burger King everywhere.
Yes, the Impossible Whopper is now available nationwide. You too can go to any Burger King near you and try the Impossible Whopper.
I know we're commenting on an advertisement from 6 months ago, but it's like I do like the cautious impatience that the narrator has, where he's like, yes, that's literally what this is an ad for. I don't understand why you're having a hard time keeping up with it.
All right, totally apropos of nothing. Bryce, scroll it back to one of the last little testimonials there at the end. The white guy. No. Keep going toward the end.
Can't find it. Good luck.
That dude who's
Good
eating.
luck finding a white guy in a Burger King commercial.
All right, one more. All right.
That dude who's eating right there. He started the Proud Boys.
No, stop it.
For real.
What?
Wait, what?
Is that Gavin McInnes? Is that who that is?
That's not Gavin McInnes. That is my friend, Brett Ratner, who I worked with at BitTorrent News. He was also the TD for the Gavin McInnes show, and he kept fucking making fun of him because sweet boy Brett Ratner just likes to go to musicals and was not enough of a man. And so they used to mock him by playing the a song from the Aladdin musical, Proud of Your Boy. And then that joke mocking that man right there in this Burger King ad, totally separate from what this controversy is.
Oh, this is not even the same thing. This is just a different.
Total non sequitur. He was the namesake because they kept making fun of him by playing the song "Proud of Your Boy" on the show, and that was the namesake for the fucking Proud Boys.
Has this become a controversy yet, or are we causing this to be a controversy
we
right
doing
now?
this, or
What's happening?
This is just background. You've watched the entire ad. Can either of you name what was controversial about it? Why it is being protested by 1 million moms?
Yes. The fact that the Impossible Burger is so much better than Beyond Meat because of their shitty ass pea protein. Fuck you, Beyond Meat.
Is it because it's not literally impossible because we can grasp it corporeally? That our minds are not flayed when we are shown an Impossible Whopper?
This is the greatest case of false advertising since the never-ending story.
Flame grilled, like it's false advertising because they don't say shitty things about it on Twitter.
Right.
Like,
they're not flame roasting it.
Burger 2719. Fuck you. Each one is flame grilled.
It's the 1 million moms are all the mom of Wendy. They would rather it be a Wendy's thing. No, what is it? This seems like there was a weird bit at the very beginning where they bleeped out that woman for like a very long amount of time. I don't know what that was about.
Good guess. That's a good guess. Not what it is. It's when they are eating the burger and giving their candid reactions, somebody says, "Damn, that's good."
Wait. Roll it back.
That was near the end, right?
The tape.
There, that dude. Yeah, just play it from there.
Is going nationwide.
Damn, that's good.
You can barely even hear him. He's got his mouth full of food. What the hell?
What's wrong with that?
Well, Brian, apparently you're not married to one of the 1 million moms who are furious about this. This is on television, Brian. These children are hearing a man with a mouthful of cuck burgers saying "damn" in front of them. I swear to God, George Washington did not build this great Christian nation to have somebody with a mouthful of soy boy garbage spitting D words out all over the air.
My daughter is 7 years old, and she was a really big fan of saying "damn fine." Like she saw the Modern Rogue episode where we did the San Depot, and she was like "damn fine," and so she loved saying that. We're like, "Can you say dang fine?
Can you say darn fine?"
Yeah, we got there.
Yeah,
it's fine.
But even like "damn" is like it's the bottom level of the curse words. It's barely a curse word even, I feel like.
I mean,
it's not even like crap. Crap, I think, is worse than damn.
Wait, hold on.
Are we ranking the curse words now?
No. I think it's time to revisit this because we've got toilet paper where on the box it says "Who gives a crap? We do," and
that's pretty risque. I mean,
crap is no longer a risque word.
Yeah.
Like in our lifetime, I guess like the N word and the F slur have become like true, and I guess even the R word for sexual intercourse.
So you're saying that those are stocks that have risen. If you invested early in those words,
yes,
those stocks have risen. Falling are crap. Right?
And shit, and damn, and fuck.
Piss. No. Piss has fallen very... They say piss on Cartoon Network a lot. Is it regular? Was it regular show, I think, where I heard it a couple of times?
Well,
I'm pretty sure.
Regular
I gotta
show...
take a piss or I'm pissed off?
Pissed off, I think.
Yeah, because I think if it's in reference to urine, that might be.
Still, that it would even come up that it would be close like that. I know it's
like
for older kids. But...
On regular show, I believe they say like we're gonna be totally effed in the A. No, they don't say that.
Wow, what? That doesn't sound right.
Yeah, that would be too much. We're gonna be totally effed in the H or something. I forget what they said.
I'm just now imagining on Adventure Time, Jake going, Finn, we've been fucked. We've been effed in the A. I know, buddy. We got to get our S out of H.
Fair enough.
So all right, full disclosure, I didn't even know that damn was absent the God prefix a curse word. I thought that was just like, that was almost even a biblical, like that was like you were playing on the side of the Bible that you're like, oh, this damned thing. I would like to damn it to hell. Like you're playing within the framework of the world to damn somebody, to damn nation, that thing, whatever that is, you're damning it. I thought that was good, but apparently not. These 1 million moms, Brian.
Yeah, sorry. I'm a little bit distracted because Scoop Gray in the chat says, damn Finn, you cunt. Which I love the idea that they just tried to slide that one past the censors.
So you'd say Penny, from you raising your kids, like Penny saying damn fast and loose out in school and in the world, you're like,
as a matter of fact, here's the most surprising curse word. I don't even know if it's a curse word, but our 12-year-old just involuntarily shouts Jesus, like Jesus, and which depending on where you're at, that's blasphemy or whatever.
Depending on how close you are to Dripping Springs, that's gonna get you into trouble.
Yeah.
Correct.
Interesting because
and she did at some point. She used to couch it in Jesus, take the wheel, which is sort of like hooray Jesus
aphorism. Yeah,
but that's a like church mom. Like you could write that off as saying, oh, that's something that somebody of faith would say.
Right.
Mm-hmm. I feel like I started saying Jesus or Jesus Christ a few years ago. Like I started saying it more. And then in the past few years, I've felt like, oh, well, especially being in Texas, I would rather say G's or G because again, there might be one of 1 million moms around the corner.
Right. Like you don't want to offend any one person. So it's easier to do the
God forbid they
the
bless my
Kmart
heart
version of Jesus.
Yeah.
Wait, oh, geez, Louise.
Yeah. Which is a shame because Jesus Christ Almighty is a very fun thing to say in reaction to something.
Yeah.
I have found the older I get, the more I kind of like the super awful curse words, like geez Louise with cheese. Like I like saying those more the older I get. Like, I don't know. That's not a joke. I don't know.
Where are you at with Mother Hubbard? Like
Mother Hubbard? Oh, as a replacement?
Yeah.
Oh.
So true story. My mom was very permissive with cursing with me and my brother. There was only one place where she stepped in because we kept calling each other motherfuckers. And she's like, I'm just not comfortable. So we're just going to ban that one.
Two brothers cannot really be saying that one in the house. I think.
You guys just stop calling each other motherfuckers. It's just no. I'm going to draw the line there.
Do you think that so talking about maybe rules inside the house, right? I mean, She obviously doesn't want you to say it in front of her, but do you think your kids are maybe like really cursing it up when mom and dad aren't around?
Weirdly, I don't think they are. And that is a big surprise to me because I expected that. I know certainly that I think Justin and I are of the same ilk in this regard, where it's like we were cursing the moment no adult was paying attention. But like I had to explain we're starting to watch Firefly and they're saying Goram and also
they don't even know what it's a replacement for.
Correct. Yeah, and we're also watching Battlestar Galactica, and I have to explain frack as fuck. Goram is goddamn.
Yeah.
Whatever. Now watch.
Well, I'll tell you what is just a Goram good time, and that's going on over to patreon.com/nightattack.
It's a Goram fracking miracle, if I'm not mistaken, sir.
In diggity deed, friends. Patreon.com/nightattack keeps this show in business, keeps us doing awesome comedy for you every single week. Head on over there right now. Get in on it, baby. It is all there for you. The custom RSS feed make sure you get these episodes quicker than anybody else. And of course, every single week, we like to take a little time to recognize some of the folks who do part with some of their hard-earned cash each and every week for this show.
Hells to the yes. If you are a new pledger, or if you up your pledge, then we like to say up yours in our personal bank account with the little thing we like to call...
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Night Attack new Patreon name chant corner hour.
It's an hour of... Hells yeah, dude. You know what my favorite time to shout out a name is when I can't pronounce the name. That's a real thing I feel, Justin.
Well, you know, we have a burgeoning global society, Brian, and we're all going to have to stretch our comfort zone a little bit and understand that we got to flex them tongues.
All right. Flex them tongues. All right, let me flex my tongues. Here we go. Yep. Thank you very much. Pettit Emig.
Pettit Emig. Stepping up to the plate. Pettit Emig.
Oh, wait, why is that?
Oh, hey, there it is. Pettit Emig. Y'all ready to jizz?
Pettit Emig. Pettit. Hey, Pettit Emig. It's an order as well as a name.
Yeah, it's Pettit Emig with a G.
Emig, yeah. That an Emig is another thing that sounds like something that they would replace it for another word on Firefly. Did you pet his Emig? Anyway. Also, we like to reward the folks that are here watching us live. We are always at our heart a live stream, and you can join the magic at twitch.tv/nightattack each and every Tuesday night. And so we like to reward folks that give us bits and subscribe here, keep this show going that way in a 1-minute little story that certainly doesn't weave in all their names. So, Brian, when I think of a renegade, I think of something specific, but what do you think of?
I mean, not to be, speaking out of turn, but I think of your man, Jeff.
Oh, well, I mean, obviously, Jeff and I go back all the way back to Vast Anomalies, but, I think you probably have something deep in your heart.
Okay, fine. Once upon a time, Agent Sign showed up, and he knocked on my door, and he said, hello.
Well, I mean, I'll stop you right there, Brian, because Mbamba Cube just gave us 344 bits.
Very smooth, Justin. Yeah, he's a real rooster bat, that one.
Indeed. Well, if there's only one thing that would sum up this conversation without a shadow of a doubt, it's that fight Groth is the thing I yell when I want to say fight Goth.
Yes, thank you very much, the Ben Franklin. Look, nailed it. Smooth as silk, pure as butter. We got it. Hey, man, you want to play a game?
Well, yes, I do, but I also, God damn it, Bryce, what are we going to do with the Bit Boss?
And they did so like last week, they did a hype train, which covers up the part of the screen that shows that we'll announce the Bit Boss at the end of the show, like always.
All right. Well, here, let's play a game.
Let's play a little game. We do these games. I found a post on Tumblr the other night, and it gave me a really great inspiration for this game. So I'm sure you guys have heard of Judge Judy.
Clue. Sorry. What?
Judge Judy?
Judge Cludy.
Oh, you mean Mike Bloomberg's surrogate? Judge Judy Sheindlin?
Really? Hold on.
Oh, I had no idea.
What do you know that I don't?
She's endorsing Mike Bloomberg. Yeah, it's fairly straightforward. No, I guess they're like old pals. Judge Judy and Mike Bloomberg are old pals.
Very cool. So apparently someone went online and found that the titles of episodes of Judge Judy, one of the longest running syndicated courtroom shows, they're weird titles. They're kind of weird, long and descriptive titles. For example, here we go. Season 23, episode 153. Your deceased mother would be ashamed of you. Clueless tenant. And
so I would like to believe that these get increasingly Nostradamus-like, where it's just like President Trump ? Watch out, 2016.
Those shows are super weird because I remember back in the day, and I don't know if it was Judge Judy specifically, but it might well have been that sometimes they would have a big thing where it's like, you robbed my father's grave and you wore his skull as a helmet. And she's like, this is the most serious thing. And then but that doesn't last the entire episode. There's always one little other case at the very end that's always like, hey, I think he took my shoe. And he's like, oh, yeah, I did it by accident. It takes 5 seconds.
like the last 5 minutes is John Stossel saying, I didn't give Miami to Brian. I don't know how he got it. I want it back.
Exactly. Yeah, no, it's Stossel in the hallway when they do the interviews so do you think you got everything you want? Well, I just wanted Miami back. And I guess I'm putting it.
It was
I don't like
to go to
resorting
Glenn
to the
Beck.
long arm of the law. So those are very kind of...
Finally, a true libertarian like me can rely on our own justice, not metered out by the courts, but rather independent television tribunals.
Now, so that's one set of data. Put it in a box, put a bow on it. The other thing, so I'm sure you guys know about anime, which is, Japanese cartoons and stuff.
Oh my God.
And
I literally was on the phone with Bryce, and he's like, this is a very weird game. And I'm like, is this about fucking anime? And he told me, actually, no, he didn't. He told me I'm not telling you, which I should have fucking taken as a yes.
It's not about anime. So people know about anime. Anime is a well-known thing. People also probably know about...
This game is not about anime. I would just like to talk about it for the next...
So, but there's also manga, right, which are the comics, right, the illustrations that often lead to anime, right? So kind of a different pool.
Even worse.
So beyond that, there's a thing called light novels. Have you ever heard of light novels?
You know what? Let's go all the way back to Japanese wood cuttings.
Okay.
If you want to draw a picture of a wave.
Mm-hmm. So light novels are kind of a new trend because it's just serialized text, right? Then they can make a lot of it pretty cheaply. And the other thing about light novels is that there are so many of them that all of the titles have to exactly describe what the show is so that people will be interested to watch it just hearing the title of the show.
Hold on. So this is basically SEO as titles, where it's
here's one.
Hypothetically, you might title something 19-year-old female swallows giant cock because that's exactly what happens in the story, right?
Yeah, sure.
In the light novel.
Yes,
in the light novel, obviously.
Correct. Yeah.
Some of
Although,
them...
by the way, shit has gotten so weeb. Please, somebody pixelate Bryce's pig pen in that fucking pants picture. We need to pixelate it. It's too weeb. This has gotten too weeby. Please go ahead.
The AliExpress of titles.
yes, Curtis the Rock has got it exactly right. Because the other thing, because they are long. They're long and self-descriptive. So here, I've pulled a few like
hold on. I don't know if this is where we're headed or not, but I hope it is. Like, I love the idea where it's like two individuals working their way for shoot. I'm trying to figure out like how to make a title of Mice and Men that is a summation of the story. Never mind. Forget it.
So some of them like I saved too many girls and caused the apocalypse. Kind of a very self-descriptive one. There was no secret evil fighting organization. Seriously. So I made one myself. Very like long expository titles.
Hold on. Are those famous stories that we should have figured out based on that title?
Those are the names of popular light novels.
Wait, for reals?
Those are real ones.
All right.
Here's one. Saving 80,000 gold in another world for my retirement. Like it has to be like very long and descriptive so people read it and they go, oh, I will read this one because I know exactly what's on the tin.
Got it.
It's a very weird kind of SEO that the market has sort of laid out. And so someone realized that those types of titles are also very similar to episode titles of Judge Judy. So I'm going to give you a title of something. And you're going to have to tell me if it is an episode of Judge Judy or a light novel in a game I'm calling My Little Sheindlin Can't Possibly Be This Litigious. There we go. On a scale of 1 to 10, excitement. Are we feeling it?
100%.
Wait, is that a title?
Yes. I was about to say, are we already playing? What's going on?
I'm just doing a pregame interview with everybody to make sure.
We're with you.
No,
we've got a good.
Listen, right now, I'm going to tell you right now, this episode is in the northern regions of bad. Like, we are dangerously flirting with mediocrity.
Christ. So you guys are going to play against each other. You're not going to guess on the same ones. You're each going to get your own. So less game theory going on. We've got a bunch of these here. Brian, I'm going to start with you.
Okay.
The First Lady of Hats.
The First Lady of Hats?
The First Lady of Hats.
Oh, please let that be a what did you call it? A light story?
Light novel.
A light novel. Yeah, let it be one of those.
All right, Brian's answer is light novel. And his answer of light novel is... incorrect.
Boo!
From the episode Dad's Dog Therapy Scam and The First Lady of Hats is from February 2019. A devoted grandson goes after a hat maker when items purchased for his grandmother are allegedly never received. There you go.
Oh, these haberdashers. I never trusted them.
These haberdashers! These motherfucking haberdashers!
We've all been ripped off by these fucking con artists.
That's right. All right, so Justin, we're going to start with you. The Girl Who Spits Up Jewels. The Girl Who Spits Up Jewels.
I'm going to say that is a Japanese light novel.
Justin's answer is a light novel. Why is it? Stingers are not working. All right. Justin, your answer of light novel is... is correct. Rear Fiat City is a medium-sized town located in the eastern part of the continent. In some corner of the town, there resides a small jewelry store. Here begins the tale of a girl who loves jewels.
Wait a minute, hold on. That's not the operative verb in that title.
No, but you kind of can't give it all away on the back of the box.
It gives it all away in the title. All right, whatever.
All right, there we go.
I'm sure it'll delight some fucking salary man before he passes out with his fucking head in the gutter.
All right, Brian, this one's on you.
Ready?
You look scared to death. I like it. You look scared to death. ... I like it.
Look, I'm not going to lie. Every one of these sounds better when I imagine it on Pornhub. You look scared to death. I like it.
I should have. I almost made this a hentai quiz. Don't get me wrong.
I'm gonna say it's a Judge Judy.
You're gonna say it's a Judge Judy. What do you think What do you think that segment was about?
I believe there was a dispute over who was right.
Over who was right. All right.
Oh my God.
They added pink. They added pink to this to make it look like it's my dick. Oh my goodness.
I don't know.
Oh my goodness. All right. You said Judge Judy, Brian?
Yes.
Your answer, Judge Judy, is. Why is it not doing my thing? All right.
That's right.
That's right. A man admits he's afraid of the judge who dresses him down for making poor business decisions.
You look scared to death. I like it. Oh, I would click on that title.
The bank is closed was the other title, which is great.
All right, so that's a point for Brian. It is 1-1. Justin. Here we go. How to tell if you're a crazy cat lady. How to tell if you're a crazy
So the question that I have here is whether or not crazy cat lady is also a Japanese trope. I'm sure that old women with cats is probably a trope, but the idea of crazy cat lady being translated into that in English. So I'm going to say Judge Judy. Judy.
You're going to say Judge Judy. All right. Justin, your answer of Judge Judy is bum, bum, bum.
Bam.
Crazy cat lady, my girl is high. Life is shady. Life is shady.
February 1st, 2019. Let's see. Which one is this? Judge Judy chastises a pet owner for letting her felines harass a neighbor.
By the way, the other titles there, did you just flip it back? Diamond encrusted pawn star and illegal tenant trouble, but every one of them has their own exclamation point.
They're like Trump tweets.
Yes, exactly. No, all of them. Wait, go back to it.
Yeah.
It's just diamond encrusted pawn star, no collusion.
How to tell if you're a crazy cat lady. Cat lady. Diamond encrusted pawn star.
Illegal tenant trouble. Read the transcript.
All right, here we go. Let's do another round of the Judge Judy. All right, this one is for Brian.
Yo.
Contract with a vampire. Contract with a vampire.
That's got to be a Japanese novella. Is that what they are?
Light novels. I guess they're kind of like novellas.
Yay.
A lot of times they're
novellas. I'll say novella.
All right.
Got it.
What do you think Contract with a Vampire is about?
Oh my God, it's it's a Kmart knockoff of Interview with the Vampire, only more boring, and they're talking about contract law.
All right, there we go. Your answer of light novel is. Here we go. Is correct.
Yeah.
Locked in the back of a minivan headed for who knows where, Azusa Saito realizes she's been kidnapped. Well, just when she thinks there's no hope for escape, she is rescued by a man with glowing red eyes. Or is she? She fucks him. That's how all of these end, by the way. She fucks him. All right, there you go. Let's
vampires.
Justin, let's do you.
I guess name a story where the vampire doesn't get fucked. They always get fucked in the end.
I think so. They're fuckable creatures. There's some of them we've talked about.
This is an OG fucking NSFW show, Night Attack, where we talk about the most and least fuckable monsters.
Fuckable specific. Google fuckable monsters. I think we will turn up. All right, Justin, this one's for you.
Yeah.
This one's called From Maid to Mother.
Oh. From maid to mother, it makes me think that it's a Judge Judy one because it's probably some shithead kid who treats his mother bad, but now Judge Judy is gonna fucking set him right and be like, you need to pay your mother the $50 you owe her, and you need to apologize right now. So I'm gonna say Judge Judy.
He's gonna say Judge Judy. All right, your answer, Judge Judy, is incorrect.
Oh no!
A high school girl reincarnates in another world as Lily. She is now known as the maid of the royal family. One day, the court magician Leonard suddenly requests that she act as a mother for his adopted daughter, Jill.
Yeah, all of these still sounding like Pornhub things. I don't know.
All right, Brian, this one's for you. Let's see.
Okay.
I wonder if this one holds up to your scrutiny. This title is Ex-con eats all the leftovers.
It's got to be Judge Judy. Please let it be Judge Judy.
Your answer of Judge Judy is...
That's right.
That's right. A young ex-con is accused of being disrespectful and kicked out of his new home.
Goddamn right.
All right.
What do you think his favorite leftover was? Meatloaf? I'd go with meatloaf.
Meatloaf makes sense, or like a pasta, something big, right? Something that you eat on for a few days.
Yeah.
He ate all my chicken focaccia.
Keep going. This is great.
And the ziti with it, too.
The ziti.
The chicken tetrazzini. All right, Justin, you're up next here.
Chicken focaccia also sounds like a Pornhub title.
All right. Justin, this one's for you. Tyrannical roommate? Question mark, exclamation point.
Oh, this one.
That's a
tough.
good one.
Tyrannical roommate?
A lot of roommates in Japan. You know, you don't want a tyrant. Is tyrannical something that would be translated into English, though? That's my question, and it's the reason why I'm going with Judge Judy.
He's going to go with Judge Judy.
Because you're racist and you don't believe the Japanese
They don't have a word for
possibly
tyrannical.
express that in
Well, I'm
English.
sure that they do have a word for tyrannical. I just don't know if it's going to get translated to the specific English phrase.
He's just saying that
Fine.
they've never seen Jurassic Park because we could never solve it with the language thing. All right. Justin, your answer.
All right. Just because, hey, you kept thinking about if you could make that joke, but you never thought if you should.
All right, Justin, your answer is... A man fears for his safety after living with a toxic roommate with demanding rules and obnoxious politics. 2019.
I love these titles. By the way, Tyrannical Roommate also has, all of them have exclamation points, but Tyrannical Roommate also has a question mark. So this is the greatest mystery that we have ever seen in Judge Judy history. It had to be denoted by the exclamation, or sorry, the question mark.
Right, Brian, this one's for you. It's a tie game, 3-3.
Ready.
Your Judaism or light novelism, no, that's not anything. That's nothing. Is a sister's all you need.
Oh no, that one.
That's a porno.
That one straight up.
That one should
porno.
begin. That one should begin with somebody getting halfway through the sentence. Pornhub Premium is now free.
A sister's all you need.
Skip. A sister's all you need.
I'll do Japanese light novel.
A light novel, all right.
Yeah.
Your answer is...
That's all there is to it.
Itsuki Hashima is a novelist who's hopelessly enamored with the idea of little sisters and is constantly surrounded by colorful characters.
All right, that's
One of the pornier.
Shaking my head at that one.
Yeah, I love Japan. I love Japanese culture as much as I like to make fun of Bryce for it, but boy, there's an element that makes me uncomfortable.
And that's one of the ones that's translated into English. That came from we sell a translated English version of this one. All right.
Yeah.
All right, Justin, here we go. You can tie this game up. Yours is... Don't defraud the government and then come to me.
Time out. I don't know that I would click harder on any Pornhub than that. Don't defraud the government, then
This is all right. This is exactly what's gonna happen. Brian's gonna be in the hotel, just ready to fucking relax after a very good show at SF Sketchfest last night. He goes over to Pornhub, scrolls down to "Don't Defraud the Government" and "Come to Me." Click on it, get through the ad, and who's there? Mustachioid John Stossel. Hey, Brian, I knew you were going to click on this, you weird freak. Give me back Miami.
Oh, my God.
The government says I have to wear a condom.
This is a thing that we maybe can actually have happen. We need
John
something-
Stossel starring in a porn about the government.
Yes. like I just want that to be the title. And then you click on it. Maybe the thumbnail is a girl with big boobs or whatever. You click on it, and then just it's straight up John Stossel. He's like, a lot of people say taxation is theft. I didn't agree to this.
It links first in the chat. Long John Stossel. It's very good. Mwah. 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 All right. I think it's Justin on this one. Don't defraud the government and then come to me.
I mean, part of me totally believes that. Again, I'm stuck on the Pornhub thing, where it's just like your stepsister defrauded the government.
Mm-hmm. You don't want to see everywhere the invisible hand can work.
Don't you want to help the greater good? Well, here's a greater good for you. Something like that.
Oh my
Please end
God.
my misery.
We're all working for the greater
my
good,
only-
but
my
I'm
only-
concerned with the greater wood.
That's a better bunch up.
My only problem with this entire run is that it happened 2 weeks too late because I wanted Brian to be thinking of this when he actually ran into John Stossel.
Hey, boss, I got a funny idea for you. You ever see porn? You ever watch pornography? All right, now listen to me.
Oh,
And he's trying to book it up. Hey, no, we can watch it right here. We can watch Pornhub right here on my phone. Let's actually.
I've got premium. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Skip. All right. Justin, don't defraud the government and then come to me.
I'm going to say this.
Hold on. Time out real quick. Am I wrong? But is porn the one content where all the ads are only advertising more
Itself?
porn?
Oh, yeah. They don't sell Tide on
is
Pornhub.
that weird?
So, in general, yes, it's usually just other Vice. The only thing that you're going to get there is Vice, right? So you're going to get ads for like weed maps and stuff like that, non-traditional advertising. However, and I don't know whether or not this was just a front so somebody would click on it and you'd still wind up going to Brazzers, but like it was a law firm in Pennsylvania.
What?
Some law firm in Pennsylvania was just like, and if I see it again, I'll take a fucking screenshot.
Are you sure it wasn't
Right.
Peensylvania?
Maybe that was it. Yeah, it was this investigative thing into Peensylvania. But I saw a random law firm ad, and I remember thinking, this is a weird thought to have with my dick out, but wow, I wonder if we're going to see increased traditional advertising as Pornhub kind of normalizes itself in society.
There's definitely a normalization happening, but it's this like ironic thing where what is it? Roman does erectile dysfunction stuff, and they say,
Yeah.
hey, man, we're Roman. Not only are we giving you good boners, but we're also buying up all the ad space so that you don't have to look at those weird video game ads.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
they're
it's
trashing
not like-
other advertisers.
They are. Yeah. They're like,
They're like, you're welcome. We bought this ad space so that you don't. A lot of people think that you shouldn't be looking at knockoffs of Overwatch characters having sex.
A lot of people are wrong.
Just me?
That reminds me of like when Cards Against Humanity, this was a few years ago, was doing podcast ads, and all of them, they told them just say that we're sponsored, and they said not to read an ad, and then legitimately do not read an ad.
Really?
Yeah. I remember that was a little while there for a few years.
By the way, FLS Carnage, there was a hot minute like 20 years ago where you could speak a couple of code words and instantly get somebody to be uncomfortable if you mentioned the Sibian. Does that resonate?
This I think might even be another bit we did on the album, but that was always my favorite thing is if you were in a group of couples, just make a totally like don't stop and make it a big thing, but just reference the bang bus.
Yeah. Correct. Right. FLS Carnage, I think, has the new version of that because out of nowhere, he just says, "You won't last 5 minutes playing this game."
Yeah.
which I think is the new Sibian or bang bus.
All right, Juice.
Bryce has a real fucking arrogant face on it, like a man who lasted 6 to 8 minutes.
Justin, don't defraud the government and then come to me.
It's a light novel.
I'm going to say it's a light novel. Justin, your answer of light novel is...
Damn it.
A woman sues her daughter for the return of a vehicle that was allegedly totaled and then damaged in a neighborhood shootout.
Neighborhood shootout? What about this doesn't sound like a Pornhub thing?
That is like a porn. Oh, your windows are all broken. Can I help you?
Yeah. Oh my God, I just got stuck in this broken window.
We need to lubricate. We need to grease you out of there. But all I got is my cum. And
there's a weird thing with porn now where it's like it's entered into a very bizarre farcical period where it's like that is like a thing. It's like a trope of like a woman gets stuck in the dryer and like somebody has to fuck them out of it.
Is this like the old like you've seen the video of like the guy in the bathtub and the lifeguard comes in and she's like, "You need a lifeguard." He's like, "I'm in a tub. I can't be." And then she keeps like coming on to him, and then it was a viral video, so they cut out all the sex. Nobody? Yeah. Is this?
Keep going. I'm loving everything about this. Keep going.
And he goes, "Look how small the tub is. I don't need a lifeguard. What are you doing here?" And she goes, "You need any body of water." And then they have sex.
You would think that they fuck, right?
They have some intercourse in the tub.
Yeah, some real P and V.
P and the V. That's right.
Yeah.
Violating, why does it sound like Jerry Seinfeld? Well, you know.
That's all. That's the only porn that Bryce watches.
That's all I can get off to is on
if
Seinfeld.
One or both don't have Jerry Seinfeld-esque accents, then he is not interested.
Sorry, I bumped into you here in the locker room.
The pig pen is closed unless you've got that fucking Seinfeld wheeze.
All right, Brian, this one's for you.
Ready.
I shaved, then I brought home a high school girl.
That's gotta be a Japanese novella. Light novel.
Gotta be. What do you think that one's about?
I think it's about somebody who shaved and then whatever the rest of the sentence was.
And then he did bring a high school girl home. That's right, it's a light novel. This one's just porn. Just some of these are just porn. Just heads up.
And drunk, Yoshida, a 26-year-old salaryman, stumbled on a runaway. Jesus Christ. Get the fuck out of here.
And she demands that she stay with him. So
yeah, and then apparently she gets stuck in a dryer.
Oh wait, is this it? Is this the thing that I think? Who is this? Mac Daddy 509 may have found the thing I was talking about. Yes. There's no shark in the bath.
Right here at your beach.
I'm not at the beach.
What?
It's a bathtub.
You've never seen this?
No.
No body of water is safe without a lifeguard.
It's 2 feet deep, lady. What are you doing here?
You can relax. You're safe now. Your lifeguard is here.
Okay.
Get out of the water, there's a shark! Get out of the water! There's a shark in the water!
Wait, there's no shark in the bathtub.
Y'all never saw that before?
No, I do remember that.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's great.
All right, Justin.
Yeah.
Got one for you here. Get out! You're a squatter. Should have made Pornhub an option now that I'm
Judge
I mean,
Judy.
all of these. Come on.
Yeah.
It should have been Pornhub or Judy.
The next one we go triple threat. We go triple threat because you got to mix a few Pornhub ones in there too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm saying this is Judge Judy.
You say, get out, you're a squatter. It's Judge Judy. Your answer of Judge Judy is...
That's right! Get drunk!
Get drunk!
Get out, you're a
That's
squatter.
another one where I don't know if anything's going to translate back to squatter.
Interesting. A man who admits to skipping out on over $5,000 in home payments sues his landlord for invasion of privacy and harassment. All right, that's a good point on that one, Juice. All right, we are in our final round here. Brian has got 5 points. Justin has got 4 points. And so, Justin, we're going to give you guys are going to go, I don't know, you guys have to guess on the same one. How about that? And whoever gets it will get 10 points. Justin, we're starting with you.
Yeah.
Boogie Pop and others. Boogie Pop and others. Boogie Pop and others.
So the thing is that we have seen more names in the Japanese light novels. I don't think we've seen any names in the Judge Judy thing. They have all just been like, "You smell like trash," or whatever. Like they're just like statements. That was the case about the Beyond Meat crumbles. So
Boogie
I'm going
Pop
to say
and
this,
others.
I'm going to say this is a Japanese light novel.
Yeah, I pinky promise I'm not game theorying when I say I agree.
All right. All right. Well, you both answered the same way, and you both answered bum, bum, bum.
That's right!
That's right. There is an urban legend that children tell about a Shinigami that can release people from the pain they are suffering. This angel of death has a name, Boogie Pop, and the legends are true. Boogie Pop is real.
Classic Boogie Pop.
Hey, look at...
Wow.
All right, with the score of 15-14, Brian Brushwood is our winner. All right, hey, that was fun, everybody. If you've got an idea for a game, send it in mail, mail at nightattack.tv. Email us. It helps if you have like a list of something, or if you got an idea, send it our way. Mail at nightattack.tv, and we might play it here on the show.
Else to the yes. In the meantime, should we do a little bit of diamond time?
Indeed, Brian. Diamond Time is where you can shout out your project right here on the show. Just head on over to diamondclub.reddit.com, get that big old sticky post at the top of the page, and shout out whatever you have to shout. We begin with Very Understated, who says, I wanted to share Catawampus.inc, where you can buy shirts and things from Mikey and Filmjoy. They just launched today, and here's a YouTube announcement for Bryce if you want. It is YOLO420.com/fingerless glove swag, and that is a Catawampus, CATAWAMPUS.inc.
Hills to the yes. Also got something from Short Angel. Hey, Diamond Club. Because of a very cruddy situation. Not
Cuddly
cuddly.
situation with all the red tape.
Cruddy situation due to a bunch of red tape and revolving around my husband's injury. My family is in a bit of a tight spot. If you can help us out or spread the word, it would be greatly appreciated. bit.ly/little gup.
Little leg up.
Oh, little leg up. Yeah,
There you go.
little LEGUP. Cianon. There you go. So it looks like they need some money.
Yeah, and it ain't a lot. It's like 1,000. It's 1,700. So I mean, if you have $20 to chuck them, that's gonna go a long way because they ain't looking for a whole lot.
Bucks to chuck 'em.
King Joey writes, "What's up? This is Diamond Scoop letting you know that Scoop Fest tickets are available for sale November 6th and 7th in lovely Las Vegas, Nevada. Come for a weekend of podcast fun that hopefully also includes Night Attack and Movies with Mikey. You would be there for the Mikey Quiz rematch of the century. It is available at heyscoops.com/shop. Brian.
Yes.
Do you know what is interesting about those dates?
That I don't know what they are.
November 5th, 6th, and 7th.
That's the election, huh?
That is days after the election. So we are going to wrap up. In fact, I might literally just wrap up the election coverage and whatever happens, right? And then just get on a flight Wednesday morning and just go to Vegas, and then just at some point return to normalcy at some point in the next week. I'll just book a one-way flight to Vegas, and I'll just do Scoop Fest and then just decompress for about a month and then leave. But there is going to be some weird ass energy at Scoop Fest this year. I would not miss it.
Well, I mean, the funny part is that there'll be weird energy like independent of you, like the mere fact that this is happening. Like I can imagine no way the election goes that there won't be weird energy afterwards.
Yep.
Like
yep.
whether you're involved in it or not. Did anybody point this out to the gang?
They know it. They said it when they announced it, that this was happening. So they're just rolling with it. I mean, look, it's Vegas. I mean, if there's any place for you to put your head into the sand, it's Vegas. Like you will not be short of distraction. I mean, so if there's any city for it to happen.
Yes, and it seems to me like the one thing you'll want is to not be thinking about politics, which makes it a little bit weird that they would bring in one of the foremost talkers of politics in all of the internets for this event.
Technically, we're not booked yet, so they could always exclude me exactly for that reason. So if I'm not welcome at Scoop Fest, then that would be the reason. I guess I hadn't thought of that I will probably be the person that people are going to come to and ask me questions about.
Oh, like
what
moth
happened.
to a flame.
You're going to be king therapist of Turd Mountain. Like that entire, like everybody will be coming to you from all sides of the equation.
You want to know what? Then just get used to me not giving you any feedback on that. That might be the only time that in a fan setting where it's a community and I want to bond with everybody.
Get ready for Justin to walk around with a sign that just says, "And how does that make you feel?"
Yeah. Just, nope, sorry. You want to know what I did the entire year? Like what you want me to do right now. So I got one of it's chicken or fish. It's like, well, incumbents usually win, or well, he was really unpopular going into the election. That's what you get. I have two sentences for you, and that's what you're going to get depending on the results.
I'm just gonna hold up a sign that says, "We don't elect God kings." That's all I'm gonna say.
I mean, there was a moment that I'll tell you, I might actually, maybe we'll record an interview while you're here, but like there was a moment where the House and the resolution itself was kind of toothless, but just even the fact that it was going in the direction that the House was like, oh, we want to restrict the war powers of the president. Like I could only imagine Brian just like from that chaotic moment after Trump was elected, your one thing was, my best hope is he's so polarizing and odious to some people that their natural reaction is curtailing the actual office of the presidency. And I was just like, like it's all coming together. Oh, eyebrow.
Hey man, should we do the movie draft minute?
Hell yeah, let's do it.
Roberto did not send us one, so here's a quick improvised movie draft minute. Brian Brushwood is in 6th place, with Bad Boys for Life bringing in $73 million to bring his total to $284.5 million. In 5th place, it's Jenny Josephson with $392.1 million. 4th place is Brett Rounsaville with $420.1 million. In 3rd place, Movie League Mike, $502.6 million. In 2nd place, it's John Teasdale with $587.9 million. And in 1st place, it's Tom Merritt with $607.3 million. And that's your movie draft minute for whatever week this is.
How much longer do we have to go?
We have got until February 14th.
Hey, remember when we thought that there was a chance that Brett Rounsaville would win with just one movie? And then that movie totally pooped the bed and was garbage and nobody liked it?
And then turns out
nobody saw
dead
it.
Speak. The dead speak.
The dead speak. That's right.
Bad
Boys for Life supposedly beating expectations by like 100%. Still not quite enough for the rest of your slate, though, Brian.
Yeah, no, I'm almost certainly definitely gonna remain in last place.
Look at it like this though. Frozen 2 continues to make. No, it doesn't have enough.
Frozen 2 is at $466 million right now.
It's still churning though. Like over the weekend, it still did a million.
Even with the massive disaster of Cats, I think Tom still runs away with it.
Tom is ahead by about $20 million right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though, is that he's got 3 weeks to squeeze another 20 million out of Frozen 2, and I don't think that that's possible. But he's way closer than I thought he was going to be.
You don't think Jexy has more money in the tank?
Jexy's Jexy's being printed as a light novel in Japan right now.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, no, I Movie League Mike. I guess even Doolittle is doing garbage. It's doing little.
Reviewed terribly, supposedly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, did you hear that or read on Reddit? Apparently, their director of photography just fucking ripped like the entire production, or somebody involved in the production ripped the entire production and just said it was a total disaster.
Wow.
From the jump, and the director was an a-hole. It was there was like big stink lines on that one from a minute ago.
Holy cow,
man!
Yeah, no, I didn't know that.
You do know what we do want to do?
We want to read some emails. Perhaps we should go to the Diamond Club.
Join us for drinks in the Diamond Club.
In the Diamond Club.
Nailed it.
That sounds grand.
Super grand. This is the part of the show where we read the emails that you send into the show. By the way, send in some emails. We would love to maybe read some tomorrow, even possibly at San Francisco.
Yeah, open-ended emails.
Open-ended stuff we can ask everybody.
Yeah, let's do the if you had 5 condiments coming out of all 5 fingers, which condiments would you choose? Like that kind of stuff.
Ketchup, mustard,
just
mayo.
So. Yes. Yeah, I don't know. Barbecue sauce would make mine.
Buffalo sauce, I think, would be mine 4.
I'm not fucking around with you. I think it might as well. It might for me too. Buffalo sauce way underrated.
You guys are insane because all 5 fingers would shoot soy sauce. That's all you need.
Soy sauce is good, but have you considered ranch?
No.
Oh, you don't like the creamy stuff. All right, this is the part of the show where we read your emails that you send in.
I thought we moved beyond the Pornhub. It's fine.
Where we read your letters to mail at nightattack.tv like we got from Lucinda. Lucinda writes, we are watching the original NSFW show Power Hour with Ali Spags while packing for Christmas travel. Night Attack should bring back the Power Hour as a live show, VIP event, or Patreon goal.
I mean, I don't know why we wouldn't. We clearly have had nothing but success every time we've ever
100% hit rate.
Hour on our broadcast.
Have we done a Power Hour since fucking burned our professional relationship with our former employers?
No, I don't think there has been a Night Attack Power Hour.
Well, no, there was the one.
There was one. When we had one. Yeah.
Oh, right.
Because that had to be Night Attack because we were torching fucking Twit.
Oh, I see. I do remember that one. Yeah, it's been a minute.
I love it as a VIP thing for the next time that we do a VIP event, to have like the night before do a special power hour thing. That'd be super fun.
That might be fun. Yeah.
100% down.
All right. We've also got this letter from Tara. Tara writes, "Hello, guys. A long-time listener, first-time caller. I've been listening to others share their stories about how they found Night Attack, and I figured I would share mine. So about 8 or 9 years ago, I was working on my architecture degree and needed a podcast to listen to while working on my projects. I wanted something sciencey since I enjoy that sort of thing. I found one that was kind of entertaining. I don't remember what it was called, but one of the hosts recommended another podcast that you might have heard of, Weird Things. With the first mention of goblins, I knew that was a science podcast for me. I immediately fell in love with Andrew, Brian, and Justin, and have been hooked ever since. It took me a few months to expand listening to the NSFW show, but once again, hooked immediately. Weird Things, After Things, and Night Attack are the only podcasts that I have listened to regularly and consistently for years now. You guys have been with me through so much, and you don't even know it. When I talk to other people about podcasts, I refer to you as my friends who don't know that they're my friends. You're all the best kind of people, and you've made my life better. And I'm talking about Bryce and Bonnie, too, because you're all so wonderful. Okay, I'm done fangirling now. Thanks for all you do. Tara Sue." Thank you, Tara Sue.
That is fantastic to hear. I don't use the terms lightly when I say that what we have is a beautiful and strange, largely one-way friendship. And it's a very real friendship, and there are brief moments that it gets to be a two-way friendship. But, you know, it's highly asymmetrical, but no less real of a relationship.
Oh, yeah. It's probably the thing that I love the most about this medium, is that it's so personal, because for many it's literally a voice in your head, and that is a precious space, you know. But thank you so much, Tara. That is, oddly enough, as Brian mentioned, the asymmetrical element of it is also true in that you get all the warmth, you know, like, because for our side, you know,
outward,
we are just talking into microphones,
right.
And at the end of the Skype thing, I click end, and then I'm just alone in a room. And I'm just like, oh, okay, well, I guess that's fine. But you get us, you know, bantering and being fun and everything, and that's your relationship. So it's always an honor when I can hear that other side, when I can hear people saying like, hey, by the way, that's great. And then beyond the fact,
by the way, that thing you're doing, it matters. Thank you. Like that means a lot for us to hear.
Yeah.
Always, because otherwise it's just the empty room.
Thank you, Tara. We also got an email. We won't read it because it's a little long and not quite directed at the show, but Matt wanted to, apparently we had a bit of a scheduling thing, apparently was here the week that Brian was out for Disney, so he sent us a very nice little report of the sights and sounds of Austin that he and his family saw. So thank you for that, Matt. If you have an email that you'd like us to read here at the end of the show, send it in via email to mail@nightattack.tv, and we'll read it at this part of the show, which is the end of the show, which is what this is. Thank you.
Holy crap. We did it. We did a show before the show tomorrow. We have a show in like literal minutes. I gotta go to San Francisco. Justin, what did we learn?
Well, we learned that, like, apparently just north of mediocre is meh. Which I think we definitely hit. We definitely were that question mark.
We also learned that there's a weird nexus between Japanese novellas, Judge Judy titles, and Pornhub. That was the big discovery.
That is a fact. We learned that Rock and Roll Martian is the bit boss.
Hey-oh! Most importantly, we learned that we will see you next Tuesday.
Die in a fire.
Love you.
I'm allergic to bees. Oh, Justin Robert Young, every time you go, I get so sad that I wanna drink a warm glass of Drano. Night attack, night attack, night attack, night attack, Night attack. Night attack. I love you.
Diamond Club hopes you have enjoyed this program.